It's how your wiener reacts to sounds.
Nuh-uh.
No, I don't know what the fuck it
I'm
is.
leaving that as the intro. It's how your wiener reacts to sounds. I'm making that the start.
Do
So
it.
starts with you
Do it,
saying,
and then I can go. I'll
no,
say.
do it. We just did it. What do you mean? This is the podcast right now. Welcome to episode 3 of season 2. We're going to talk about how wieners react to sounds. Oh, that sounds so bad. That sounds painful. That's awful.
You start making slurping sounds, it gets real fucking hard in here real quick.
Yep, it does.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are back seeing my beautiful voice, hearing my beautiful voice. Forgive me, these two, Mikey and Alyssa, are seeing my beautiful face.
Yep. Yeah, the rest aren't lucky enough yet. I hope to do that at some point. Be able to have a camera so when we do this, we can actually see everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I want a bigger room so we can actually all fit.
Right.
It's like this webcam. Like if I sit just in front of my computer, you'll literally only see just me and then barely anything behind me.
Yeah.
You know, it's a webcam. It's not a fucking real
Right,
camera.
you add 2 more dudes into here, all 4 of us are touching tips, and nobody wants that.
Well, I do, but that's all right.
I only want it with you, not randoms.
I like sharing the wealth.
It's not much to share.
Oh.
hey. It's small and efficient,
I
all
was
right?
talking about myself.
Oh, in that case, yes. Tiny. Yeah, nothing's changed.
Nope. Nope, we need a little creative break,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, creative break, and originally, Alyssa and I thought we were moving, but that didn't happen,
Yeah.
so it's all right.
It's still
So,
gonna
no,
happen.
No, it's fine. Don't need to go in. You're fine. Don't want to make that a whole topic. That's fine. So, yeah, so that's really part of it, too. But the channel's still going. Well, podcasts weren't, but the YouTube channel was still doing stuff. That was easier for me to do when I thought we were moving. Instead of me trying to figure out, all right, who am I calling this week? Who am I telling to come over this week? I just recorded the game stuff, and I didn't have to worry about nothing. Because while I packed, I was recording, so I was able to do both.
Mm-hmm.
I would just sit there, look at my controller, shake it, make sure, the game stayed on instead of shutting off on me, which I had happen twice while I was recording, which sucked.
Yeah, it's funny, I was always curious how you did that, and I realized you can automate everything on that game.
Yeah, it's cool.
Which is weird, it's a fucking video game. Who automates it and doesn't want to play it? But
I do it all the
it
time.
makes for good content.
Wait, dumb question. What does automate mean?
It's like the simulations I do. Where I just sit there and I literally do nothing, and the game just plays.
Oh,
I was
it's
going
like
to say,
a robot?
instead of playing with yourself, you're it's playing for you. Yeah.
I'm a
We
professional
were
at
just
that
talking
both
about the
ways.
research that we were doing.
So wait, what's it called when you are playing the game and then it's somebody else?
Masturbation.
What do you mean?
Like you're playing the video game
Yeah.
and then are you playing against somebody else or?
I can play against computer or I can play online against people, but I'm not playing at all.
Oh.
All the videos I've done on that channel, gaming wise, at least on Core, I think I've only played twice. I think we did one zombies video in the beginning. Nick Sawyer and I tried to speed run one of the zombies maps doing the Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't fast. It was like an hour longer. It wasn't fast. It was like only my 3rd time ever playing the map. Nick's 1st time, and so it was like 1 billionth time. So he did all the work while Nick and I died all the time. But made good content 'cause it was funny.
That's how I feel playing PS4 with a couple of my buddies.
Or
My
playing
buddy-
Madden with me.
One of my friends is super good at every game he plays.
Yeah, I'm not
The
like
other
that.
one's much better than me, and then you got me. I'm like the noob of
Yeah.
the group. I'm like, yeah, I got a kill, yeah. And then my other buddy's like, yeah, I got 12. I'm like, how are you so good at PUBG?
I suck at PUBG.
What the hell?
I played that for like a month. I gave up on it. Was not a fan.
I love
Yeah.
it. I find it to be enjoyable.
It's cool. I just wasn't my
What
cup
is
of
it?
tea.
What's
It's
PUBG?
like it's like a Fortnite type game. You know what Fortnite is?
Yes.
It's a battle royale game, except looking cartoony. It looks realistic.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
very
that's cool.
real.
It looks like Call of Duty. I shouldn't say that 'cause Call of Duty has Warzone. It has its own.
Like
Yeah.
CGI? Kind
Well,
of?
every video game is technically CGI.
Yeah, technically, it looks as good as CGI can be in movies
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yep.
It's not quite 4K. It's like
It's like 720 maybe.
maybe 1080. There's a
Yeah,
lot of.
maybe. It's around. It's still high def, but it's not
Yeah.
the 4K quality yet.
Right.
It'll probably get there.
I'm sure within the next year or two it will be.
Oh yeah, it's still growing. It'll probably get there. It's like Fortnite's 4K now, and it's cartoon in 4K. It looks
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
But I hate Fortnite with a passion because every skin's from like great movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But now kids this generation, because Fortnite is free to play unless you buy all the skins and you gotta pay for skins, they think Stormtroopers are from Fortnite. They don't think they're from Star Wars. They think they're from Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Just like the Joker, they think the Joker is from Fortnite.
You're shitting me, right?
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh,
It's a legit fact.
This is terrible.
Kids that are like 12 and under, if you look at the skins in Fortnite, which are all fantastic, I love the skins because they're like pinpoint accurate, but they don't know them for what they're really from. They know
Who
them from the
raised
game.
these damn kids?
Kids that are our age? The fucking morons.
Yep.
My kid's gonna learn Fortnite never gets installed, and if I find it installed, I'm uninstalling it every time. I will fucking torture that kid.
That's fine with
I'll
me.
uninstall it every fucking time.
You're getting spanked.
No, I'm just gonna throw the computer out the window.
I want to get spanked. I'll just go download it right now.
But yeah, that's like I saw one, like they just released a Darth Vader and Obi-Wan skin because the Obi-Wan Kenobi show that's out, which the skins look amazing. Vader looks so badass. But I already know there's gonna be kids that are playing the game, and then you mentioned Darth Vader, like, oh, from Fortnite. I'm gonna slap the kid. You can't disrespect the legend like that.
No, you can't.
You can't disrespect the greatest villain in all of history.
God,
You say
no.
he's from Fortnite. Fucking, I'm gonna strangle the kid.
Oh, man.
Fucking ridiculous.
Who raised these damn kids' parents? How's that? Better question.
I don't know.
Douchebags.
I fucking hate it. Aggravates me so much.
Well, I bought my first Xbox controller.
Did it?
Yeah, yeah.
I did.
We just gotta.
I did.
I don't know how to replace the hard shells on them without
Yeah.
breaking them.
Yeah.
So she bought a custom. Well, I can show you the thing. It's like a galaxy purple.
Oh,
But I just don't know how to take the original black case off without breaking it. Because I looked at the instructions.
Is that part of the actual controller, or is that a skin?
It's a part of
It's
the
like-
control. You take the front plate off here.
Oh,
And you
okay.
just
I
replace
didn't
the
know if
plate.
that was a skin or was the actual
Yeah, no, you
No.
take that top plate off and you put that back on. Like her controller's up here. It's a black controller.
Yeah.
But like I looked at the instructions. It shows you can just pull this out with the tools. But I go to do it. Dude, I'm gonna break it. There's no way that's how it's supposed to come out. It don't make sense. I've tried every way, and every way I almost break the controller.
When I come home from Florida, I'll try to fuck around with that.
Yeah, because I just don't want to fucking break the damn thing. Because the controller's $60 fucking bucks. I'm not.
Yeah.
I came with the tools.
Do you want to hear some bullshit?
That's
So I
pretty
went to
bullshit.
Best Buy the other day
Yeah.
because both the controllers are junk. The charging ports are junk.
For
All
what,
the buttons,
your
my PS4.
Oh, that's right. your PS4.
It's my old lady's father's.
Yep.
And I had one good working controller.
Mhm.
And then she came and sat down on the couch and basically ripped the charging port out of it. It wasn't her fault. She didn't do it on purpose. So I waited a couple weeks. I went and bought one. Guess how much it was?
The charging port or the controller?
The controller.
60 to 80.
$74.
Yeah, I was in the ballpark on that
Yeah,
one.
you know how much a PS5 controller is?
Probably in the hundreds.
$55.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I figured if it was that, it's in the hundreds.
Fucking rip off.
I think it's because people don't. A lot of people aren't buying the new consoles. People don't realize that. They're either going from PS4 to computer, or they're going from Xbox One to computer. A lot of people aren't buying the new consoles anymore
right.
because the new computers can handle a lot more than the consoles can. I'm still old school, and I prefer the consoles.
Can't blame you there. I do enjoy the consoles. I'm not also PC tech savvy.
Yeah.
I'm still an idiot when it comes to gaming on that. I think I've done it like 3 times and I went full retard.
Yeah, I have a controller because I'm that old school. I can't play mouse keyboard.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't.
okay.
I've
It's hard.
tried. I can't.
I'm still trying to learn how to play Minecraft on my
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch. So
I
there's
know, but the
there's
thing,
that.
your problem is though, you play for 3 days straight, then you don't play it for 8 months. So everything that you've learned is out the window.
Yeah.
So that's why it's. Yeah,
I
you
got
see, that's
I got a
weird.
pick at my house that I'll
Well, I
take
got
it.
the tools for it. I just every time I try, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking break this thing, because I can see it like it's the controller's coming up, but then I can see like the plastic bending. I see it turning white, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna break it. I'm like, I'm not supposed to be doing it this way, but it's the way the instructions say to.
I think
I was gonna try to bring it to Geek Squad. And I
Oh.
bet they could pop it off in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah,
probably.
in Brockton.
My guess would
No,
be,
the one in Brockton's an outlet now. It's not even a Best Buy store.
Jesus.
is that just a click-in?
What the?
The skin?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
it is.
Because I'm curious if there's glue that's holding it. You
No.
gotta go peel around the entire
No,
thing.
see, it's these little ports here. They plug into where it's supposed to. It just
Yeah.
sits. It locks in.
Huh.
All the plastic just locks in together. But I haven't done it because I don't want to break her controller. Because the controller is $60 fucking. I don't want to make her spend. I don't want to spend another $60 because I broke one for something stupid.
There's got to be a certain way to do it.
There is. That's why I'm gonna find an actual Best Buy, and I'll probably just bring it to Geek Squad and just ask them, or you can just have them switch it out. Just say, hey, I bought this, and I just don't know how to take it off, and they probably know. They do a bunch of fucking weird shit at Geek Squad.
Yeah, I should have taken my phone to Geek Squad and had camera fixed on it, but what are you gonna do?
Can GameStop do it?
It probably depends on who you get, to be honest. Because some people that actually work at GameStop are true gamers, and they know, and some are just there because they need a job. Like the one on 44 near your work, I would go there because those people were actual gamers. I'd walk in, and like I would tell them what games I was looking for because I told them I did YouTube, and they'd recommend me like 80 games to go through. Like they'd tell me all these games that are good for certain things, or what streamers are playing and stuff, and I'd just go through the list and just figure out what ones I wanted.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
That's cool.
Yeah, worked out a lot for me. I was able to get a bunch.
I was gonna say a lot of them are super helpful there. Back when I was a kid, they were all assholes and give you $3 for a brand new game. But I digress. I'm amazed GameStop is still in business.
I'm not. They get a lot of good stuff still. 'Cause when you pre-order games, they give you a bunch of good shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
But now that my console is only digital, I got no reason to go to GameStop anymore.
Right.
I wish it wasn't digital because I liked going to pick up the games. I always had fun doing that. That was always a good
Chance to
time.
get out of the house too.
That too. That, and I always left with more stuff than I wanted to get every time.
That's why I don't leave the house.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Well, it's true. If I ever go to GameStop, I guarantee I'm going to come out with 10 more things than I intended on buying.
That's how it is when I go shopping.
Yeah, but I buy fun stuff. You buy boring stuff.
No.
Yeah.
If there's any girls listening, jewelry is not boring.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Unless it's that fucking ring on your finger, it's boring.
Where's my ring, you shitbag?
On my Vina. You didn't see that coming?
No, I'm still trying to process what you said.
When we say it in an English accent, not German.
Yeah, in your ass?
On my wiener.
Oh, all right.
He said Vina.
Oh,
On my
I was
Vina.
like, what fucking, you don't speak another language. Wow, that was an Alyssa moment.
It wasn't that bad.
Hey, I know some Spanish now.
Oh, wow, nice. You should. You live in America. It's almost the primary language.
Yeah, I worked with some
Let's not
Spanish
get
people.
political here.
No, I was just spitting facts. I wasn't political at all.
I think it is the first spoken language now in America.
No.
Has been for a couple of years.
Yeah, but not everyone speaks it, so I don't care.
I think growing up it should be mandatory to be fluent in at least 2 languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's useful.
And including sign language, so 3.
Yeah, that's all useful.
Mm-hmm. There's more and more deaf people.
I honestly get a
Seems like
customer-
I'm not no fucking scientist, but it seems to be genetic because deaf people produce deaf people.
Yeah.
No way. They do? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not lying. Everybody I've seen.
How is that? It's because it's genetic?
That's
It can
my
be.
assumption. Once again, I'm assuming. I knew a deaf kid, him and his sister, and another sister. We're all deaf. The parents were deaf. Completely.
Makes sense to me.
I got a customer at the deli, and I used to help him when I worked there 2 years ago. And every time he comes up, he always has to show me his phone. But then at the end, he does the thank you symbol, and I don't really know too much sign language, but
You just don't do this one.
I don't know what that means. But
More
okay.
of this.
Yeah, don't do that one
Yeah.
either.
Thank you. Fuck you.
This one? Shit.
Uh,
Or poop, probably.
Shit in my ass.
yeah. So
Please don't shit in my ass. Thank you.
okay.
Unless asked.
Unless asked upon nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, and never do this one either. I use that one too much at work.
Damn, look at this.
That's like the Spaceballs salute. You seen Spaceballs?
No.
That's a salute. I love that movie.
Funny.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine.
What do they mean when they're saying
They're
that?
making fun of Star Wars.
Oh.
So like the villain, it's not Darth Vader, it's Dark Helmet instead. he has a big ass fucking helmet, and the faceplate goes up and down on it. So when it's down, he's talking. He has the deep voice, but he picks it up. It's what's his name?
That's
Al
funny.
Moranis. Is that his name?
I think so, yeah.
The dude from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Mhm.
It's him. He plays Dark Helmet, but he picks it up after he has that cool deep voice. Picks it up and his voice goes, "I can barely breathe and see in that thing." And instead of calling them stormtroopers, they're called Spaceballs instead. Then instead of the Force, it's the Schwartz. Instead of Yoda, it's yogurt. And their lightsabers are just like rings you get in like a cereal box, but you hold it by your junk and then it comes out. So
That's weird.
I forget what the guy's name. They're supposed to be Han Solo. I forget his name. I forgot, it's been too long. But him and, Dark Helmet are supposed to fight each other. They do that and the lightsabers ignite and he goes, "Your Schwartz is as big as mine." The guy that plays Chewbacca, I think it's John Candy. And his name is Barf.
Barf.
Yeah, his name's Barf. It's awesome. And they fly, instead of the Millennium Falcon, it's an RV with wings. It's fucking awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that movie's so much fun. It's like my favorite spoof movie ever, Spaceballs. I can watch it all the time. I did and I quote it all the time.
That movie is almost older than both of us combined.
Yeah, I know.
Nuh-uh.
1987.
Yeah.
87.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I love that movie. If you watch it, too, towards the end of Spaceballs, people don't notice. They're at like a diner or something in space, but you look in the corner, there's a Millennium Falcon parked.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little Easter egg. The Millennium Falcon's parked at the diner.
Oh, the real one?
Princess Vespa, Dark Helmet, President Scroob, Lone Star, Barf.
Lone Star, that's Han Solo.
Yeah.
The names are awesome.
Tim Russ is Trooper.
One of my favorite ones is they're trying to shoot Lone Star in his RV. They're shooting him in the spaceship. He's like, "Why can't they shoot this guy?" He goes, "Who's shooting?" He goes, "I am." He turns around, his eyes are crossed. And he goes, "Who's this major asshole?" He goes, "That's him. That's Major Asshole." How many assholes are on this ship? They all turn around cross-eyed and raise their hands. There's like 30 people called asshole on the ship. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Then one of the weirdest parts of the movie, they put in a VHS tape of the movie and they're watching it to see how they beat, their enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And fast forward to the part they're recording, they keep looking back and forth and like they're watching. Like, what the hell? It's so stupid. Such a fun movie.
I'm trying to think of other spoofs. Spoof movies like that.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yep, there's that one.
That's a goat. That's one.
Scary
of the goat.
movie.
Those are funny.
Scary Movie was actually based on real events.
I mean,
Scary Movie was based on real events.
Like the
It
stuff
was-
that happened, people tried to do the stuff from movies.
Yeah. The movie, the events actually happened, and the movie came out with it basically as a joke. I heard this on a podcast. Ironic. It was a dad joke. Failed.
No, I got it.
But, I think it was the Mr. Ballin podcast I heard about this.
Don't know that one.
He tells scary true stories.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that was basically it. Every thought that was just in my head went away.
Yeah, that happens.
welcome to my life.
That's every day, though. That was once in like 5 years.
Yeah, yours is all the time.
I know.
Yours is a reoccurring process.
It's like a reoccurring nightmare.
I'm used to it by now.
My ADHD brain at least comes back to the thoughts most of the time.
Fuck
It
off.
didn't that time.
Hers come back, but it's 2 days later.
Yeah.
You have to wait 3 to 5 business days to figure out what happened.
3 to 5
I drive
business
myself
days on the
crazy.
loading screen.
ADD,
Yeah.
ADD, ADHD, whatever I have is not fun. It sucks.
It's called hot time.
Whatever.
That's what we call it in this house, hot time. If any of us mess up in this house, it's hot time. Just like that is what we say.
Yep.
Or my favorite one to do is I drop something I just go, yay! When I drop it. Dude, a guy at work did this, so you know Batusik.
Yeah.
So he's a big dude. He's like probably 6'4". He's probably about 300, probably on the dot, maybe 280.
I think he's a little less than that.
But anyways, in the winter, we were squeegeeing the floor because we brought in a mixer. Then we pulled it out. We squeegeed the floor so we wouldn't slip. I hear, yay! He's on the ground. He's on the ground getting back up. I was like, holy shit, did you just fall? He goes, yep, I'm going to feel that in the morning. But that slap, I'll never forget it. I just heard a yay, now looking on the ground.
Dude, that happened to me at Shaw's because I was being a fucking
Did
idiot.
you say yay?
No,
You were being?
I was.
Oh,
I did it
alright.
on purpose. I had the grocery cart, and this is like at like wee hours of the night, and I was like showing off, trying to be funny, and then I had the grocery cart, and I started like not running, but like running, and I was like holding onto the handlebar, and I was like, watch this. I thought I was gonna like ride it, and it went out from under me, and I went on the ground. And there's cameras everywhere, so they totally saw.
It's probably on the internet somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And I told my boss the next day, and he goes, how did that happen? I'm
He
like,
goes, you're fired.
no. No. Yeah, it was very funny.
I've had that problem during sex. Riding the old lady like a motorcycle with the handlebars. Slips out, ain't going back in. At least not comfortably.
Oh, fun.
Falling's funny.
Falling is fucking hilarious.
I always ask first before I laugh if they're okay. I'm like, you're alright? And they say yeah, and I can tell they are, then I start laughing. If I say you're okay and I don't get an answer, I start getting concerned because I don't know if you hit your head or if you fucked something
I'll
up.
be concerned while I'm laughing.
Now, me, I have a good way of not laughing right away. I can hold it in. Like, Howie at work once fell. So we have the bulk trailers that pumps the cement dust into our silos. He's hooking up the lines. And out the corner of my eye, I just see a cloud of dust. I look, he's tumbling over on the ground. So I'm like, holy shit, because there's so much metal there. I thought he hit his head.
Yeah.
Because I saw his feet were in the air. So I'm like, holy shit, he hit his head. So I run over, like, Jimmy, you all right? He's like, yep, I'm fine. He gets up, walks away, act tough, and I'm like, he ate shit.
He ate shit.
I thought it was when he was rolling
Oh, that
around.
was fucking good.
Just rolling around on the
As soon
ground.
as he said he's okay and he's walking away, like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, you ate shit.
His barrel chest that he tries to have.
Yep.
So, question for you. Do we have a TikTok?
Not a core TikTok, but I have one.
We should make one.
I have debated on doing that.
And, this is, the viewers can get on this too. I don't give a shit. We don't have to edit this out. We can do segments of the podcast. You get like some sort of phone stand.
Mm-hmm.
Set it up to where you can see all of us.
Yeah.
Or if it's just us, I'll sit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just segments of it. Just
Yeah.
little teasers. That was how I found out on Stiff Socks that Mia Malkova was on there. From fucking TikTok.
I knew her before that podcast.
Oh, I did
existed.
too. She's been my favorite for years. She should come on the podcast with us. We'll be famous.
You're gonna come in a different way. Don't lie. Don't play that. I prefer a Bella Danger first. That'd be fun.
Fair enough.
Well, both.
We're Riley Reid.
No, she hasn't done it for me in a long time.
What are you doing, step bro?
I like the TikToks. You ever see the TikToks that making fun of that? Like someone's girlfriend will be stuck in a dryer, and the dude's like, "Come on, again? No, we're not having sex again." Just fine, and gets out, just fine, walks away.
Step bro, help me, I'm stuck. You need to pull my pants down and fuck me to get me out.
I don't understand how people think those are good porns to watch. So stupid.
Your horny brain is fucked up, man. Because I'm like, oh, this is good. Then that post-nut regret is real.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of trash was that? There's worst acting in the world.
Yep.
And what the fuck who comes up with this shit?
I sometimes, and I'll admit this, I don't go to look to watch sometimes. I look for bad ones on purpose, because sometimes they're fucking funny. There's one, this guy puts a chick in a trance. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, people watch this? This is stupid.
That's weird.
It was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm watching it. Like, I guess, like, she went through a bad breakup or something, or, like, a divorce, like a typical porn star does for some reason. Every porno goes through another divorce.
Lana Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, should be fun.
In case you're wondering who the first one was. That's what the Reddit says, at least.
Yeah, that's what it says. It doesn't mean that. Reddit says a lot of stuff.
Right. That was, Stiff Socks actually had the star that did the first one, and I can't remember who it was. I vividly remember hearing it, though. Little tiny brunette. Can't remember.
Only one that I know that gets a lot of heat. I shouldn't say heat now. Gets a lot of attention now still is Mia Khalifa. She still gets a lot of heat still. Because she left the industry, became pretty much a gamer and cosplayer instead. But she's outing out all those porn companies, and people don't realize she like barely got paid for what she's done. She's like one of the most viewed ever.
Oh, yeah.
And she got like no money out of it.
If not the most viewed ever.
Yeah. And I give her props for standing up against it. So the other porn stars clearly don't care. But she's like, no, fuck you. I'm not doing it anymore. And I want my money.
A lot of the porn stars work independently now.
Yeah,
They
I've seen
produce,
that,
direct their own shit.
Yeah. Well, that's why they all have OnlyFans now. That's what they started doing.
Oh, yeah. Like, Mia Malkova, for instance,
She's a gamer now, too.
Yeah. Yeah, she had said that. Really hoping to get her on the podcast.
Just DM us. See what happens.
Not that she'll ever fucking hear this, but come on. Spread the word.
Keep tweeting.
Mia, we have a podcast for you to do.
We have a podcast with 5 viewers. You want to be on it? 5 viewers and 2 of them are me because I'm listening to it the day it comes out and a couple weeks later because I forgot what happened.
Oh, man.
And one of them is my mom. Please come on a podcast.
Where was my thought process on this?
Oh, you want Malkova on here for some reason.
What's it called?
Casting couch?
No, fuck off.
That'd be a fun episode.
You guys were saying that the porn stars are doing OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah, they're doing OnlyFans now.
Yeah, because they direct their own stuff.
Yeah, but they also have porn companies as well. Their own.
I have seen that, yeah.
Partially directed
Like
porn
the
companies.
legend Lisa Ann has one.
Yes, she was also on the podcast, too. When I said they had a lot of porn stars on there.
What makes her a legend?
She's like...
She is the OG.
She's like the OG. She's like in her 50s now.
I was
She's been
gonna
doing
say,
it since
how
she was
old
like
is this
18.
lady?
Yeah.
I'd still say she's a hot fox now.
That's gross.
She was...
No offense.
You say it's
She
gross,
was
you'll
the
get a picture
first,
you be in.
from what I remember of it, she was the first porn star that had, like, shaved pussy, tight as can be, like a landscaped at least. I don't know the tightness of it.
We never will, either. She's technically retired from it, but she still occasionally does make a scene, I've seen.
Yeah.
Because she puts it all over the place, and she gets like 1 million likes and retweets and stuff.
Yep.
She makes one. Of course she does.
She went from schoolgirl to MILF overnight.
Yep. And she even does like fantasy football leagues and stuff. Like she's hip. She's cool.
Yeah, she's
I follow her stuff and she puts a lot of cool stuff. Like she'll hang out with like MMA fighters. Same with Kendra Lust.
So
they hang
that's
out
why you
with like
follow her, huh?
What's her name?
which one?
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann.
Yeah, Kendra Lust is probably my favorite out of the two though. But she's like a hardcore WWE fan, and she does like cosplay of wrestlers, and it's pretty cool. Like she did a Ric Flair one. She had the wig, the robe, and the championship. I'm like that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh.
She is.
Yeah, that's her. She is probably the goat of porn.
Yeah,
if I take a
that's
guess.
what I was trying to say. She is very much the goat of porn.
Because she was like
porn goat. It's like being in the Middle East.
I think she was probably the first to do all types of stuff.
Yeah, she was like the first.
All the other ones were like, oh, I can't do this or can't do that, but she was like, yeah, I'll try it.
She was
so all the
big into butt stuff. She was like the first like girl on girl type of deal.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the first for all those scenes.
Like the goat of porn.
All the genres that exist now probably didn't start until she did them.
Right.
Most likely, most of them. Now probably it starts mixing into everything. But yeah, she was the OG for that stuff. But she's real funny too. She's actually really fucking funny.
Yeah, oh, she's a riot.
Like
she does have the voice of somebody who's been smoking for 40 years.
Oh yeah.
But she is awesome.
Yeah.
Personality-wise, she's great. She's not,
Like,
from what I can see, she's not conceited, douchey.
yeah, no.
She's down to earth.
Yeah, she always have a good time, too. She always has fun.
Well, we see that.
Yeah.
30 years in the business of having a good time.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, even outside of that. She goes to parties and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm looking at.
she does so much fun stuff. Yo, she goes out and just has a good time. It must be nice having that fucking MILF money.
Right.
Milk
Oh, yeah.
money.
The thing's... brain worky. Not today.
Mine never works.
Nope.
I should be a filth, a fiance. I'd like to.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're no longer allowed on the podcast.
You're rude.
You're banned! Oh, get out!
Jeez, you scared me.
Not hard to.
Question for you. Do you still have your other microphone?
Amanda has it.
Yeah,
Oh, does she?
you gave
Yep.
it to her.
Yeah, I gave her my old webcam and old mic, so she has them. Funny story about her at the webcam, though. So she live streams on Twitch here and there. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
So she was testing the stuff, because when I gave it to her, obviously I didn't know if they still worked. Well, I knew my microphone, but I didn't know what the webcam, because the webcam wasn't working with the computer. So I told her, let me know if it doesn't work. I said, because... Actually, no, she didn't pay for it, so she didn't have to give me anything back. I just told her, I was like, let me know if the webcam works or not, because it was fucking... It would pop up dark on here. It worked fine for a couple of days, and one day, like, I had an update for the webcam. It was, like, pitch black. It was almost as black as this screen. I could barely see myself. It was like a silhouette. It was like a creepy picture. I was like, that's fucking weird. So I told her, you can try this. I don't know if I somehow did something wrong when I linked it up. I have no idea. And so she went to test it to stream. It just had her forehead. It was too high up. It was just her forehead. I said, dude, Forehead Fridays. No, Flynn said Forehead Fridays. I said, dude, forehead streams. That's your new thing. Forehead Fridays.
Oh, that sounds like that's a title to a fucking orgy porn. Forehead streams.
Yeah. Forehead Fridays. But yeah, when she told me about that, I said, dude, why didn't you angle the camera lens at yourself? She just must have put it up there and just left it, didn't even angle it. Because you can see on this, like, you can see it angles, like it, I don't know if I can open up the wires there. Yeah, I still kind of can. So yeah, I can angle it however I want, so when it sits up there, I hook it up and then there. Well, that's too low, and now it's too high, but you know what I mean? That's all you need to do. She probably just threw it up there and said, yeah, that might work.
Right.
To get your forehead. You didn't fucking try. I usually try, like, when you take a picture, I try to look straight into the lens, like, right in the center of it. And I get pretty close. With that one, I noticed it does a wider pan, so when I look right in the middle of it...
I can see that. It's curved.
Yeah, the top of my head doesn't show up. If I put it, like, how I would think to look at a camera, so I have to look at it and tilt it up, like, a half an inch. Then I get my whole head.
Well, there's a lot of fucking head there, so...
Yeah, well, especially when you sit this close to the fucking monitor. It's kind of hard to... kind of hard to angle yourself right on it.
Right.
God. Yeah.
So...
That was funny, the forehead. I think I stopped laughing when she told me that.
So, to the people of CoRR Podcasts, CoRR Entertainment, excuse me, we need you to spread the fucking word to your friends.
I told them to show it to grandma. We'll see if that works. Imagine a grandma watching this specific episode. Who the fuck is Lisa Ann?
Either that or it's going to be, I like Lisa Ann. You know Grandma fucked back in the day.
I knew Lisa Ann before your kids were born.
You like MILFs? I'm a GILF.
Ugh, gross. That's disgusting. I hate how that's even an option on fucking website. That's terrible. I don't know how.
That's racist towards grandmothers,
It's
all right?
not racist.
Grandmothers probably like to fuck, too.
That's fine. Just don't fucking do it online. Don't record it and don't put it online. I'm fine.
Oh, God.
Do you ever see the meme of, like, it's a grandpa, he's probably, like, 70 years old, and fucking, like, a young chick's, like, 20, trying to grab his junk? It's, like, the worst acting ever. He's like, oh, no! Oh,
Are you
no!
talking about the one that was in the attic?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
It's, like, the worst acting ever. It's so funny.
Absolute dog shit acting.
It's just that one clip, and it's just so funny. That's what they... It's just that one clip I know from it. I never looked it up because I don't want to. But it's just that one, oh no! It makes me laugh every time. I'm like, who's buying any of this? Like, how much did they pay this fucking idiot? That's terrible.
Oh, man.
My friend told me about bloopers for porn you can find.
Fucking hysterical.
And disgusting.
Oh boy.
Absolutely hysterically
Do I wanna
disgusting.
know?
Yeah, they're very
Look
disgusting,
some
but
of them up. You'll laugh.
the really funny ones are funny. Like, they'll, like, give each other shit. Like, dude, your acting sucks. Like, they'll give each other shit. Or they'll do something like, yeah, that
Look it
moment.
up.
I won't play it on here.
You don't have to play it.
No one tell you to play it, just watch.
I mean, this is an ASMR podcast, so.
No, we're not doing that. If you're really concerned about hearing it, just go in the other room.
Just turn your volume down. You'll be alright.
No, that'll pick it up. I already know it will.
What's
Not on YouTube, you dipshit.
Oh.
There's no
Oh.
porn on YouTube.
Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't watch this shit, so.
Well, I'll tell you now, YouTube's the very last resort, and you'll probably find a slideshow of people in bikinis if you want to watch porn on YouTube.
Oh.
As
So
far as you can get.
you go on Google?
Yeah, you go on the internet.
Oh. Folks, this is a first for me.
You're that innocent, you don't even know how to find porn? Go to that place on 44 and go look.
Literally
No.
type in porn on your phone. It'll come
Oh
up
my
with
god.
every option possible.
Yeah, porn will probably be your first option. If not, porn tube. One or the other.
You go Pornhub.
That's what I
Okay,
said.
when I type in
No.
P-O, the first thing that pops up is Powerball.
No shit. Yeah, 'cause it's your
Just-
recent search, butthead.
Oh.
Doesn't have a porn problem, has a gambling problem.
I actually prefer
The rest
the
of us
gamble.
normal kids have both.
So just
Mine's always terrible. Mine can be either porn because it's been too long since I've Googled anything, or it's all gaming because I Google all the time, or it's because I'm trying to edit stuff. It's all me asking questions about how the fuck do I do this. Mine varies depending on what's going on.
Mikey's a closet masturbator, if anybody's curious.
no, he's not.
I wouldn't say closet.
I mean, he's pretty open about it.
Mikey.
Whatevs.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Wait. So what is it called? You guys blurbs? Is it
Bloopers.
Bloopers.
Blurbs.
I don't.
Porn blurbs.
How do you spell bloopers?
BLOOPERS. I need to get you an ID10T for him.
Huh.
Is it under videos or images?
Videos would probably
Video,
be your
most
best
likely.
Oh no. A picture.
You're not aiming this towards me, so aim that anywhere but here.
Mikey's gonna get hard.
No, last thing I need to see is a gross one.
Dude, this
If I see a
is. Oh,
gross
it's just.
one, I'll
Oh,
probably
that's just
throw
an
it up.
ad. Oh, okay.
No shit, dude.
Local MILFs 2 miles away.
Yeah, I
What
know.
the fuck?
Those ones are so fucking
Pee my
weird.
pants.
Go to the
Can't.
bathroom. Don't pee your pants.
I'm kidding.
You're not. I know you'll
No.
Oh, God.
Okay, I can't watch. This is gross.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to see it. I was afraid it was a gross
No, it's
one.
not even that. It's the thing above it. Like, I'm good.
It's an ad. Ads are going to be all over the place, dude.
Oh, man.
That's how they make money.
Yeah. Just like how YouTube works. There's ads everywhere. They're not porn ads. They're ads for other videos, just like they are for that. They're just ads for other things to watch.
So if you guys want to see better content, keep listening.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube, Core Entertainment, CORR-E, Entertainment.
Nailed it. And for those that don't know, the Twitter, I made one originally, and it was Core Entertain, which was fine, because as long as I could go for a name. But then for some reason, it locked me out of that account right away. Like, I couldn't get access to it ever. I typed in every password I've ever did for Core in general. Didn't pop up. It said did not exist.
That's
so there's
fucked up.
Core Entertain 2 is what our Twitter is, sadly, because of that. Don't know how it happened, but it did. It was like, I made it, like, on a Tuesday. That Thursday, I checked it out because I was going to tell Amanda about it. I was locked out of it. I was like, dude, I haven't even tweeted yet. I think I did one tweet, and I was like...
Haven't even twitted yet.
I was like, come on, man. What are you doing?
ASMR.
ASMR from Fucked Hard. But yeah, I was so pissed. Like, I did one tweet. Like, this is our official Twitter, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I tagged, like, Amanda and my Twitter just so I could help us retweet it faster. And then the fucking thing got locked. I'm like, dude. I'm like, this wasn't like spam. I didn't tag 80 people. I tagged 2 people, and one of them is myself. What did I get blocked for? It was just fucking dumb. So we have that weird Twitter now, the second one. So if anyone sees Core Entertain 2 and ain't someone trying to be us, that is us. If you see one without a 2, let me know, because I need to know why the fuck I'm locked out of it. If you see it doing stuff, let me know. Yeah, I'm planning on, because I made a Patreon for it. I don't know if I told you about that before. I was thinking of starting soon, every time I record a podcast, just upload it there right away. Because you got to pay to do anything on there. You can't just, hop on, but I'm going to get the podcast early for free. No, you have to pay. I think at minimum I did was $2. I don't want people to break the bank.
Right.
They can't afford it. So it'd be $2 a month, and they can see the fucking podcast as early as they want.
Right, and we're not trying to get rich off you guys.
No. Nope.
We just want to provide better entertainment for you.
Yeah. And for ourselves.
Right.
TV sucks.
Yep.
So that's why I try to make like that. Have that wrestling show I told you about on the channel. I have like 8 different shows on there. Comes out just like Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown.
Good.
Yeah, you're real close to that stuff back there. A little too close.
Forgive me. Sorry, I'm an idiot today.
You two should switch seats so you can be over here all the room possible to do stuff. I noticed Darian likes to move a lot. I didn't realize that when he sat over there. See your
It
lollipop
smells like farts
wrappers.
over here.
No, I'm sitting over here.
Can you hear me any better?
Watch me 10 times louder.
This is actually a directional microphone.
This one, it had settings on it, like on the computer, and I didn't touch it because I didn't want to fuck anything up. But I can make it so just the front works or just the sides work.
Really?
So I wasn't lying to you. It is a directional microphone.
It is, but just not at the moment because I don't trust myself to remember to switch it back and forth.
Right.
That's funny.
Like,
I didn't know they could do that on microphones.
Like if I was gaming, I would just want the front of it because it's right in front of me. But then I'm like, if I do the podcast, I need the fucking whole thing, depending on how many people are here.
Right.
Because we had 4, we'd literally need the whole microphone to work, or no one's going to be heard on this side. Everyone else will be heard just fine. Or you hear them like, yeah, I want to talk about... And they're like, yeah, no, we're not talking about that. So we're going to talk about this. I just cut them out. No, you shut up. You're on the muted side. Don't talk.
That would be a riot doing an hour-long podcast, and you hear one person. Oh, man.
That'd be funny.
And you just hear...
And
in the background.
You hear whispering and you hear, no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about that, like, what was the other person talking about?
Yeah.
I was talking about the really raunchy shit. Not that.
I want to do one when someone's in that room. Because you can hear in that room.
Yeah.
I want someone in that room talking while everyone's in here recording, just see if you can get anything out of it. So I don't think the mic will pick you up from in there at all. I think it'll just be silence and you hear everyone chime in like, yeah, I like that idea. It's pretty cool. What was the idea? What was it?
Do you want me to try and go in the other room?
No, I already know for a fact.
Oh.
Tomorrow's teaser.
Yeah, I know. The teaser. Everyone should be in that room talking. It's just 5 minutes of silence. And occasionally you hear laughing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that mic's awesome. That brand, Blue, they make like the best microphones. I've always gotten one. I had a Blue Snowball, which is like their cheapest one. It's like a tripod with a little white ball on top, which is called a Snowball.
Yep.
Then the Yeti, which is my old one, which Amanda has now. This is the Yeti X. It's brand new this year or last year. So I spent that was supposed to be my original last big purchase before we moved. Was this?
Oh yeah.
So it's like a $200 microphone. So I was like, I'll go big or go home. So I have a new mic when we move.
Why did you say it was supposed to be?
Well, because I bought the webcam shortly after.
Why?
Did I need one?
So people can see us, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's generally what cameras are for.
And we're thinking at some point in the Discord calls, once my webcam's back and hooked up, that when I'm in the call, I'm just going to have it on so everyone can see who's talking. Instead of everyone just always being the screen, just your profile picture or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Use that instead so people actually talk to each other like we're in person.
Don't worry, we don't actually bully Alyssa.
For the most
part.
That's debatable.
Not as often as it seems.
It's not Call of Duty level, at least. Put it that way.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
she wouldn't last 2 seconds in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies.
Nope.
No, she'd cry.
I'm going home. You are home.
Even
Homer.
Even the kids nowadays wouldn't last 2 seconds in the
No,
lobbies.
not even close.
That those lobbies were like the definition of cancer.
Yep.
That's how bad it was. You couldn't say one word without getting torn apart verbally from anybody.
Why?
That's how toxic Call of Duty is. You talk shit the whole time.
Yeah,
That's all you do. Well, I don't. I just laugh at people, but everyone else talks shit.
The issue is everybody gets butthurt and offended, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Ah, you fucking piece of shit! Kill your mom!"
No, it's usually I fucked your mom and it's for my 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't know what that means. Shut up.
I was reading a story one time, or I saw it on TikTok. This kid was talking shit so bad that 3 generations of the same family all told him they're going to call the cops on him. And guess what? It was Call of Duty.
Of course it was.
It was the kid, the mother, and the grandmother.
Call of Duty is that toxic. Not as toxic anymore,
No.
but back in the day, you couldn't escape it. You were fucked. Like, if you fucked up in one game, like 3 hours ago, like you didn't defuse the bomb in time, you'd still hear about it 3 hours later when you're still playing. Like, hey, remember that time this fucking idiot didn't defuse the bomb in time, you fucking loser? Like, they're bringing it up at random times. Even if you did something good, they bring it up. Oh, you finally did something good. You didn't fuck up planting the bomb. Like, they'd rip you apart. You couldn't escape. It was terrible. I never cared. I always thought it was funny. I did it on purpose.
Yeah. I think that's how I became so bad at video games, from doing it on purpose.
I think so too, but I enjoy being bad because people get so mad and you're so bad. And I'm like, it's more enjoyable. Like I got. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on my Xbox. I'm gonna show you messages I have about how. You guys don't want to go, dude? If you do, you can just go.
No, I want.
You don't have to whisper. You can just ask me. I'm fine with telling you.
Oh, okay.
We're almost 50 minutes in.
No, I didn't know if you had to have it at a certain time.
No, I usually do an hour, but it's whatever. I got once they load, I got some messages from people.
You
Who's this?
do?
Yeah, this is this one. Oh, this is a fan. I get fan messages.
Really?
Too.
You do?
Oh yeah, this guy.
Nuh-uh.
Negative with a gallo. I sent them a heart. They just get help. I sent them laughing emojis.
What do you say?
Another fan. Another fan. I got a lot of fans on it. Oh, here's a good one.
That's cool.
This one. He said, thanks, LOL, because he won, like, very easy against me and Flynn and Kenny and stuff, but we didn't care. He said, next time stop camping. I'm like, you camp just as much. This guy literally sat in a corner the whole game, never moved. I moved. I moved around from building to building. He said, at least I won. He said, who cares? Be a good sport. I said, GG. And he says, yeet, which makes no sense. By the way, we won the champ. Whatever. So I said, have fun at your 9 job tomorrow, champ. Yeah, I make 30 an hour. I'm not broke. I never said you were broke. I don't fucking care what you make. I make more than that. So I don't care. And what's this one? Some of them are actually nice. Like, oh yeah, this one. He said, I saw your commercial on YouTube. I think you're awesome. I responded. Like how excited this kid got. So I responded back to him.
Oh,
This kid got so excited.
that's so cute.
Yeah, I get some good ones like that. And then
On a commercial.
Yeah, at one point I actually paid YouTube to play commercials on my channel. At one point.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, you can do that.
It gets you more views.
It does, but it doesn't help your channel grow. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
Because when you pay for the advertisements, they don't give you the watch hours you gain off of it because you're paying them already.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, once I found that out, I don't do it anymore. Like, I did it, and one of my videos got like 30,000 views in like 2 days because of that. And I was like, oh, I might do this from now on, and then it fucking never worked. Look at this one. There you go.
Get good, you're bad.
Yeah, I said,
Get good. Let's learn how to talk.
I came out as oh cares instead of who cares. And he says, you're bad. I said, that's fine. Delete the game. Nah. Get good, maybe. I just really don't care.
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
Wait, this is another fan. Don't need that one. Don't remember who that is. Wait, I know who that is.
But they expect it.
Wait, this is one of my friends. She changed her gamer tag to Milkers. She has huge tits, and she made that her gamer tag. So when you play with her, her
Who
name's
is it?
Milkers. You'd never meet
I'm
her.
friends with her.
Oh yeah, that's Taylor. Yeah,
Yep.
I know who that is.
Fits good.
But yeah, it's one of my. Oh, I haven't talked to her in years, but her name's Destiny. This is another fan. Sometimes they just message me and I respond back and I get another message.
That's weird.
Oh, this guy, he beat me in Madden, his team was like stacked to the fucking top. Like it would probably hit like 150 overall if possible, and my team was like 80, so mine wasn't that good yet.
Yep.
And he smacked my ass like 52-7. But I stayed the whole game. I didn't leave, so
I'll
he sent
smack
me
your ass for
respect.
the whole game.
What does GG mean?
Good game.
Oh, this is... oh, yeah.
I am a fan. No, I'm a fan.
What does it say?
Are you wreck?
What does that mean?
Are you
Recording.
recording? Oh yeah.
You're so retarded.
You're so retarded. That's why you have a .3 KD trash. Thanks, man. Except in my heart. Yeah. Those are the messages I get.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah. See, so those are people from Rainbow Six Siege. For those that don't,
Yeah.
know. Those aren't people from Call of Duty. Call of Duty's all voice. But Rainbow Six, I don't try. Cause the game, way too many sweaty nerds in that game. Honestly. Like, I used to play with my buddy Flynn and Kenny all the time, but I think they play more than I do. I kind of gave up on it because it's so try-hard of a game. It's not fun. I mean, it was cool in the beginning because everyone was level. Now that people play up the ass and level up and buy shit, if I play, because I don't play for months at a time, I'm way behind. So I have the stuff I don't even have yet. So everyone else is fucking schooling me because I don't have half the equipment anymore.
Yeah, sucks.
So that's what happens with me in that game. So when I play, I suck because I don't have anything that can compete. I usually use a guy, I think his name is Montaigne, but we called him Montagny by accident and it stuck. So whenever I play, I say, all right, guys, I'm being Montagny. And someone tried to correct me. We're playing with like a bunch of friends. Did you call him Montagny? I said, yeah, what the fuck's the problem with that? I got so mad. And I use him because he has a shield. He has a riot shield the whole time. And when you put it down, it extends. So I can crouch and he can't hit me at all. So I will walk into a room and I need to defuse the bomb and they can't do shit. I'm just walking in and they're like, what the fuck? They're shooting, they're throwing grenades. They're going way far over my head. I'm like, haha, bitch. And I keep walking up. Then it says bomb defused. And they're like, how? Flynn's behind me defusing it while I'm standing there. Or I'll trap a guy in a corner so he can't leave. And I'm just sitting there and he's stuck. That's all I did. I didn't try to do nothing. I would just walk up to a window with the shield. No one can shoot me. And I'm like, all right, guys, there's one in the back left corner. The bomb's in the middle. There's a guy on top of the bunk bed. I'm calling them all out. And then they all just start dying. They're like, how the fuck are we dying? I'm just calling them out.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's just what I did all the time. It was easier. Because Flynn and Kenny knew I sucked. It wasn't a game I cared to be good at. I just played because it was fun. It was fun playing with them.
Yeah.
So that's what I did all the time. That's what the You're So Retarded to 3.3 KD came from.
What does KD say?
Kill death ratio.
Oh.
That means how many kills to death. So 0.3 means I die 3 times before I get a kill, pretty much is what that means. But for me, if you're running just a shield and my secondary is a pistol, what are the odds I'm going to kill one and I die? It's a
Right.
really low chance. And the 0.3 KD is within like 30 games. I don't die often as Montaigne. And if I got a shield, it's hard to die. If I'm the last one alive, I back up into a corner and just sit there.
Yeah, sorry.
I was playing a game on PS4 the other
You
week.
just go.
I know.
Just go in the bathroom.
Okay.
Don't make stuff awkward. You make it awkward when you sit there and whisper. Just go.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll be right
We're going to start bullying you.
Yeah, don't try to make something awkward when there's no awkwardness at all on the podcast. Just do it.
And that's Alyssa, guys.
Yeah. Never coming back again.
You're banned! Perma-banned!
Here.
What?
Just shut up. He said, you're banned. All I heard was, shut up. She was leaving. I barely heard it. I'm only used to hearing her in here because I'd listen when I'm recording if I heard someone coming down. So I knew like to mute my microphone and stuff. I was talking to people. So I'm just so well at hearing through the soundproof. I heard her clear as day. You probably even hear her say a word.
I heard her say something. I just couldn't really tell what it was.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. Oh, so I forget the name of the game that I was playing. It was, the guy was dressed up in a cave, it was a cave game. He had to run downstairs, kill, like, skeletons in a cave.
Skyrim?
No, it wasn't Skyrim. It was just like Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls.
Yes. Fuck that game. Fucking worst game I've ever played in my life.
Are you sure? 'Cause Elder Scrolls work just like Skyrim. Sure you don't mean Elden Ring?
Oh, it's Elden Ring. Yes, it's Elden Ring. It's trash. Fuck that game, and fuck whoever made it.
People want me to play it. I'm like, you just want me to rage. I'm not playing.
Oh,
Amanda
man.
plays it all the time, and she's like, you don't really get good at the game. You just don't die as fast each time. Yeah, so in other words, you suck. That's what you told me. I suck when I play. I'm not playing that game.
Oh, man. Yeah, I played...
Yeah, I don't have much in there. Just a bunch of open stuff.
Oh, that's all right.
Those are Hawaiian punches, though, if you want those. Those red ones.
Possibly. I kind of want another Sprite. But, yeah, so I was playing that.
Never mind. I was going to say, is there a phone down here? But it is. I was saying
Yeah.
if it wasn't, I was going to text her and say, bring you one. Well, yeah, you were saying?
So I was bored, and I'm used to playing, what's it called? The Battle Royale. PUBG, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
See, brain no worky today. So I'm used to playing that. I'm like, cool, it's a running game. I get to stab shit.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. And running around, every skeleton I killed. I get to that bitch before the king on the horse. I couldn't get past her. It was like you go up to her, you talk. I forget her name. You go up to her and talk to her at first.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, boom, 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 and she killed me in one hit. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And she's got this magical bouquet of flowers where she never dies, because why would she?
Right.
I tried about 35 times before I almost threw that fucking controller through the wall, straight outside.
Yep.
I was like, I gotta put this down before I kill someone.
That's why I don't like playing those games.
Yeah, it sucked.
They're like some of the best rated games because they look fantastic and
Yeah.
stuff, but I don't like games like that. I don't want to play a game where I gotta get better every time I die in the same spot. I got a little better. I don't want to play a game like that.
Right. Yeah,
I want to play a game, level up, and that's how I get better. I don't want to play a game, die, then start all over and get back there again. I don't want to do that. That's a waste of my time.
That was another thing that pissed me off. It was I got to the section where you manhandle the lever, it brings a big column down, you go up, and that's when you fight the lady. Don't come after me. I don't know what she is. But I was like, oh, it seems kind of fun. It was good up until that point. I got through killing all the bodies, and there was 0 directions on this game.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was just going down the same shit. I went through the entire game like 3 times. Then figured out there's a magic room that appeared out of nowhere.
What game is this?
Elden Ring.
Oh, I've heard.
Absolute fucking trash.
Is it like elves and stuff?
No.
No, it's like dark elves and stuff. It's not
Yeah.
not like Santa elves. It's like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
type
that's
stuff.
what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it
Yeah.
was like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's like that.
I'm normally a fan of that type of game.
Yeah, that's why I like Skyrim so much.
I love Skyrim. I
don't
never had an
play it
issue
much.
playing with it.
should
Although
play it
it would
more.
make me rage.
Oh,
But-
I was a kid.
I was also an angry teenager.
I used to when I used the magic in Skyrim. You know how it's the one magic you can pick stuff up.
Yep.
So like you could occasionally pick up people that are alive. Like if you leveled up enough. If I was on a mountain, I'd pick them up and throw them off the mountain. I'd launch them right off the mountain. There's one less bad guy that way. I was like,
Right.
I'm gonna lose your loot, but I don't care. Fucking piss off. I'd throw them off the mountain. And then the dragons show up and fuck the whole day up. The dragons were fun to kill though. When you killed them and you absorbed the fucking soul and you had to take their bones and scales.
Yep.
That shit was cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, Skyrim was. So Alyssa
Thanks.
knows the game Fallout very well.
Uh,
Well, you know my game
oh,
Fallout.
the arm piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pit Boy over
Yeah.
there. So it's the same company that makes Fallout makes Skyrim. It's the exact same
Oh.
company. That's why I like both games because they play the same way.
I want to see you play Skyrim then.
We'll have to start over. I have it on here with 4K quality. It's beautiful, but I just haven't played it. So I have to start from the beginning.
Maybe I could play with you if you get my remote started.
It's not 2-player.
Nothing you have is 2-player.
Yeah, 'cause I like the single-player games. The stories are great. Hard to go against that. The stories are fun. That's why I like them. They don't make a lot of 2-player games anymore. If they are, it's online co-op. It's not
Yep.
split screen anymore.
Split screen.
That's
is
why I
a
keep
thing
telling
of
you,
the
you just gotta look for
past.
games that you like. Don't.
But I want to play with you.
I know, there's only like 5 games we can do that with.
You play Need for Speed Underground too?
Need for Speed's fun. I used to, when PS3 came out, it came with Need for Speed Carbon. So that was the first Need for Speed I played. I had so much fun with that one. I used to ride the Mazda RX-7 was my go-to in that game.
Yeah, it was a damn good car in that game.
That was like probably, even though they had like Camaros and stuff, that was like the best one in the game. Once you maxed it out, you got untouchable in that fucking thing.
Felt like motherfucking Exhibit.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome. I need to do that.
Pimp my ride.
Yep. That game was cool at doing all the hydraulics and shit. They did a good job with customization.
They really
of those
did.
Games. They looked realistic, too. They didn't look cheesy. Like some games, you upgrade your car, like GTA, your car looks fucking dumb when you upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
But that game...
Except GTA 5, they did a good job
They did a
with
good
that.
job. Once it went to next gen, they did a good job. The 360 and PS3 are kind of cheesy, but once it went to next gen, they kicked it up a notch. They fixed it a bit. Even on the these next gen consoles now, they're pretty good. But like before, it's like, yeah, add a hydraulics. Your car was like 80 feet tall. Like, okay. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. My minivan now fucking touches the roof of a gas station. That's what I want.
Exhibit.
But Need for Speed, it's like they scanned the exact part for the car and put it in the game.
Yeah.
Because when you put it on, it didn't look off. It looked like it was supposed to be there. It looked good. That was my favorite part of the Need for Speed games. You upgrade the car, and I'm like, I feel like I could go to any dealership and ask for this, and I would get it.
Oh, yeah.
Look just like this. Send them dealership a picture. Can I have this car to fucking bang out? Yeah, here you go.
The 350Z was my go-to.
How's yours?
Yep. And then they should have made it a little more like Forza by me. Like, this was 20 years ago.
Yeah, Forza's newer still.
Forza is a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, a lot of my friends play it. I haven't played
Is it a
racing
racing
games. Yeah, it's a racing.
I haven't played Forza, any of the new ones. I played like the OG.
Yep.
Like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what they have now, but if my mind works a lot different. If I was to design a game, I would make it very much more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
I'd make it. Take Cletus McFarlane, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I would take like his El Camino. You could do whatever you want to it.
Yeah.
You could place shit. Say you got twin turbos on it, right?
Yep.
You want them coming out of the hood? They're out of the hood. You want them halfway? They're halfway. You want them hidden away, not to be seen? That's what I think they should do if you're going to keep making new games.
Mm-hmm.
Make them very much more realistic.
Yeah.
It's my personal preference. If anybody wants to hire a fucking engineer, let me know.
When it comes to racing games, they need to do a little more realistic stuff because you can upgrade and stuff, but sometimes you can't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you add your turbos, but then, yeah, you upgrade them. You don't see them. You can't do what you want appearance-wise. You just have them in the car. That's
Yeah,
how-
they're magically in
yeah,
there.
they're magically in there somewhere, and your car hasn't changed one bit. It looks the same.
Right.
When other worlds, it probably, you'd either have something wider or you have a hole in the hood because you have them showing or something. But no, this game's like, yep, magically fitting there perfectly. I didn't do nothing. Just squeezed right on in there. I never liked that. in
What
those
game
games.
were you playing? It's a Demolition Derby game on PS4. Smash something. What the fuck is it?
Brothers?
No.
No, that's not Demolition
Oh.
Derby. That was cute though. That wasn't it. That's Nintendo.
Thanks.
Smash Brothers. I love Smash Brothers.
Oh.
That's when like Mario can fight Pikachu and stuff. It's
Nuh-uh,
fun.
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's old school.
It's old school cool.
Yeah, like Nintendo 64, right?
Instead, no.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Extendo cock.
Fucking got you that time.
I didn't even notice I did. But yeah, Nintendo 64. That OG one, there's only like 9 characters you can play as. But I like the newer ones. The new ones add so much. Like now you can fight as like Jigglypuff and
Yep.
Meowth. It's awesome. I have the new Smash Brothers on my Nintendo Switch. It's like 100 fucking characters in that damn game. Yeah, it's in my Switch case.
Wreckfest.
I never heard of that
Wreckfest.
one. But then again, my PS4 is in its case just chilling, so I have no idea.
One really cool aspect of it. It's a racing game, but it's also a demolition derby game.
That sounds like
But-
fun.
You can they got like DLCs, downloadable
Oh,
content. But they have cars you can buy with the money you win from races.
Right.
they're like halfway there with the example I was just giving you about the turbos.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tune like the rear end to have an open differential, which is
cool.
each wheel can spin independently,
Yeah.
or you can go fully locked, which is both wheels spin no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like the functions of it actually work.
That's cool.
Yeah. You can make the suspension stiff, you can make it soft. It doesn't really change the appearance of it that much.
Mm-hmm.
You notice a little tiny difference in the opening screen.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting for one day someone's going to come out with this, steal this fucking idea from this podcast.
Someone probably will.
I just think it would be really cool. It's like, exactly like I said. You got the car. You can put shit where you want it. You can put the fucking turbos coming out the rear of the car or a supercharger with a big blower on it, which is the hats you see on blower cars. But one thing I think would be really cool is to add a tuning aspect into it.
Yep.
Make it so it can run rich, which is more fuel. Make it run lean, blow up motors and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be super fucking cool if you could do
I
that.
feel like the only game that does that aspect is NASCAR.
Yeah.
Because in NASCAR games, you have to actually do that because that's how you can make your motor vehicles work for those races. Which you'd think Forza, Need for Speed, all those would figure that aspect out, but they don't. They just have them all run balls to the wall. They have no problem, no matter what they do. The only game that does realistic stuff every year are the sports games. They get more and more realistic, but at the same time, they don't. Like, they make it look fantastic, but then when it comes to signing players, I can sign a guy that in real life would never take this deal, but he takes it because it's a fucking video game. I give him a cheap deal, like, yeah, I'm in. I'm like, this guy would never fucking say yeah to that. You want 80 grand more.
Yeah, Shaq will play for $20.
Yeah, it's like, I did one yesterday, because in Madden, obviously, Brady's old. You can sign him dirt cheap, but I'm like, in real life, you don't want dirt cheap no more. I signed him for 1 year for the league minimum. He's not fucking signing for that, ever.
He did that enough on the Patriots.
No, he
He wasn't even close to the league minimum, but he was getting fucked pretty hard.
He was, but he did that to make his team better, which worked, because he's only in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He did that willingly.
He made a majority of his money off of ads and sponsorships and shit, which is how a lot of famous players make their.
As you were saying yesterday.
But yeah, that's just how the game's out. Like, I could sign these elite players, but like their overalls and the gameplay and aspects. If I try to sign a 90 overall player, I gotta pay him like $30 million just for 1 year just to get this douchebag to come play.
Is Mike Jones in it?
Of course he is. Every player that's in the NFL currently is in the game. And then, well, in the next game coming out, all the new rookies will be in the game. That's just how they update it every year. When players retire, they kick them out of the game because they're retired. So they just go away.
Speaking of football, when does training camp start?
It started.
I want to go.
Then go. All you gotta do is go.
He's such an ass.
Fucking asshole.
I want to this.
When I say I want to go, I mean...
She means
with
together,
you.
Michael.
I know, but you know,
Thank you.
There's times where I'm working and you can go, no problem.
What happened to us doing it in the past together? We used to go in the
We
past.
still can.
You just gotta ask and use your words like
Can we
a
please
big,
go to training camp
Yeah.
together?
There you go.
like a big people.
That's all you had to do.
Thank
You
you.
said I want to go. That's why I said go ahead.
Let me tell you something, ladies. Listen, we don't take fucking hints very well.
I take them very well, but I
Fucking
want you to
should.
ask. I
Oh,
want
we
you
just
to ask
don't
me
pay
to.
attention.
I ain't sure I pay attention.
Well, you take it in, but you let it go over. You remember, and you're like, I'm not gonna listen to you, so you can use your big people words.
Well, that's what that was. You didn't ask me right, so that's why I said go ahead.
I want to go.
I do that to my old lady all the time. And sometimes, I'll be honest, I just forget shit. But, and I'll tell her like 20 minutes after, and she's like, well, what the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know you want pizza when you said you're hungry? She's like, I'm fucking hungry. Okay, what does that mean? What do you want? I don't know. Okay. Chinese? No. Korean? No. Mexican? No. Tacos? Sure.
That's all you do.
In case you're wondering, Mikey's pointing at her.
Dude, you know what she does that aggravates me? You still do it. You haven't done much on fucking fixing this one. We go out to dinner. She orders something she's never had in her life. Doesn't even know what half the ingredients are. Orders it, hates it, has half my meal, then I spend money on 2 fucking meals and pretty much a half a meal that I ate that I know I want and I like. I had to split with her because she wanted to order something extravagant that she's never heard of.
Hey, you gotta try new things, right?
Yeah, don't use my wallet to do that.
Your wallet's bigger than mine, though.
That's fine. Start using yours. Don't start asking for split checks when I go out to dinner with you.
Oh my
Fucking piece of
God.
shit.
Fucking Christ. And this is before we get married, folks.
Heck, you're doing that too. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna fucking go bankrupt.
And I may or may not do that with alcoholic drinks.
Oh yeah, you do that more with that. That aggravates me more. I want to try this $30 drink. Takes a sip. Hates it. And then I'm like, great, I can get a refund on you doing that. That's what makes me mad.
Well,
We'll go out to dinner.
I haven't done it in a while, though.
You haven't, but you still do this occasionally, and it aggravates me.
Because I see something that I
Because
like
the
a
bill
couple...
could be $60, maybe 70 at most for us for dinner. Then you do that, and it ends up being 140 because I got to pay for stuff you didn't want.
Well, because I see 2 ingredients that I like, and I'm like, oh, it's got this kind of vodka. I don't know.
So that means you don't get it.
But you never know if I'll like it.
Try it at home.
How's it come from experience? Has it worked so far?
For what?
You try something you don't like it because it has one ingredient you don't like.
There was like a red wine sangria that I didn't think I was gonna like, because I never had red wine, but I actually liked it.
Basically avoided the question. The answer to the question was no.
Yeah, she did. She avoided the question. She knew. As soon as she started talking about red wine, I'm like, yeah, you fucking dodged that question. Fucking did the Matrix to avoid that one.
Started coming up with some bullshit
As soon as
answer.
I said, I'm like, you son of a bitch. I'm like, you're avoiding the question. How you even answer? Well, there's one time I tried red wine. I didn't fucking ask about red wine.
I asked about that vodka drink you were just talking about that you hated.
Oh.
Every time
Yeah,
she's
no.
tried any drink or food, 9 times out of 10 she hates it.
Can we just reiterate? She said, this one drink, I like these 2 ingredients, and the other one I did not like. And then,
Yeah, so there you
how's
go.
that worked for you so far? Well, the red wine, so the answer is no, it has not worked so far.
Nope, has not. Nope.
I'm allergic to shrimp, but I think I might like shrimp scampi pasta. That's
Pretty much.
Exhibit A.
Like what she did to me a few nights ago. It was probably a couple weeks ago now. We went to Barrett's
Where? When?
a couple weeks ago. Let me tell the fucking story, man. I can't tell a story when you ask me questions in the middle of it.
Okay, go.
So we go there. Supposed to see my friends Kendra and Keith perform, but they got exposed to COVID, so to be safe, they didn't go do their show, which makes sense. So we went there. I can't do spicy food. People know that. So what does she decide to get for our appetizer? Knowing I can't have spicy food and I'm starving, I'm gonna get buffalo chicken nachos with fucking, was it banana peppers on it?
Yeah.
So even a little bit of spice makes me have to like shit like ASAP. And I was so hungry I couldn't resist. I had to eat it. And I was fucking, the whole next day, I went like 5 times the next day. Because you decided to get spicy food that you know I can't
I
have.
never get to eat it, though, because of you.
Then get it when I'm not around. There's plenty of times you go out to lunch or dinner with your friends and you can order them then. When you know I'm there,
I actually don't go out to lunch with my friends.
Or-
so what
or
am I talking
even-
about?
when I ask you, hey, you want to get nachos? And you say, yeah. Remember, I asked, want to get nachos. Order what I can eat for nachos, not what I can't eat. You order what I couldn't eat and tortured me. Or you could just said, yeah, but I want to get these. And I say, okay, now get something else. You set me up for failure on
Yeah,
that
that's a
one.
waste of money, though, buying 2 appetizers.
It's a waste of money, too, when you fucking just want to get a bunch of drinks and naps, too. Either way.
Oh, boy.
We're out to dinner. What are you going to do? We were there for hours. We're going to spend money regardless.
I know we were.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to time. We're a little over an hour.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for bed, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
at
you're
8 o'clock.
working. Oh, boo.
I'm supposed to go in at 9, actually, so I'm actually going in earlier. Fuck off.
That's not early for me. That's going to work late.
Very late.
Yeah, but you don't work the weekends, so...
Yeah, if I did, I'd still be in before you.
Okay, that's fine.
So, deal with it.
It's just supposed to be
They're
a
bullying
funny.
me, just so you know.
We always do.
Yeah, because this one, she Snapchats the other day. Oh, we're a 9-hour shift today, dude. I worked a 11-hour shift on Wednesday. Didn't hear me complain once. And Snapchat everyone. I'm working 11 hours to get a house.
Fuck off! Fuck off! I fucking love you so much, but sometimes you drive me crazy.
You drive me crazy. I think I feel.
I know.
You drive me up a wall these past few months.
Go ahead.
All right, Darren. I know you like doing your outros. You want to do one of yours? We're wrapping up here. I know you like doing
I
your thanks and
suppose.
stuff.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who participates, and as always, we wouldn't be anything without you. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on most social media platforms.
And all major streaming services for the podcast.
Correct, and it is always appreciated. And
See you on the next one.
see you on the next one. We love you.
Yeah.